Good morning. Well, hello, no matter what time of day it is. This is Golden Valley High School Air Force Junior ROTC. This is the junior varsity novice team going through their colors sequence. Put this over here. There we go. And we're going to get started. So thanks for the request. I really appreciate it. And I agree with you that even though you win first place, there's always room for improvement. All right, don't look down when you're placing your. It's not that clear, but let me see what we're doing here. Yeah. All right. So, bearers, what you're doing is you're lifting the staff and then reaching over like this, and then coming over, and then looking down and placing the lower ferrule here in the harness socket. So, not the thing to do. What you want to do is to take that left hand, bring it around the harness socket as you lift the staff with the right. So don't. I know that cadets can do all this, this kind of weird stuff with the staff, which was really never the intention and I'm speaking from decades of experience here, okay? Not just what I think ought to happen. So the intention was to not bring the staff up and then over and then down, or when you bring it to order up, over and down. I understand there's a certain level of sharpness in there, but what I recommend is what I've been doing forever is bring the left hand up to the harness socket as you lift the staff to up and center on your torso, and then you have the harness socket here indicated by my left hand. You then reach up. I can't do it with my left. Got a bad finger there. So what I do is I reach up with my fingers to guide the ferrule into the socket, and that takes care of not having to look down. So looking down, that's out. You really need to stop that immediately. So let me watch the guards now. All right, not going to port. Yeah. So almost, well, yeah, kinda. Okay, let me pause. I need to watch this like 150 times, and then I'll get back to you. Okay, so I think I've figured it out here. Guards, what you're doing, besides ending with your left hand much too high on the... so let me get my 1903 here. So when you finish, I'll get to the whole process in just a sec. When you finish, you need to have your left hand flared at the end of the charging handle, which is, this is the bolt right here. So this is not necessarily charging handle, but bolt for the 1903. It looks like you have 1903s. So Glendale or Daisy, doesn't matter. But here, need to have that flared here, not up here. All right, and both of you are doing that. Now, what you're doing, and I had to watch this several times and then I stood over here in my office going through the whole process of let me go back to here. So what you're doing as you bring the rifle up and over, you're merging all of the movement. It's just there is no stopping point. So I'll just give you an example. Here's the technique that is that's supposed to be used. One, well, it's really difficult in sitting down to be on camera. One. Oh, okay, can't do that. 1, 2, 3. So you get the idea with my left hand. Not very useful right now. So what you have to do is separate. It's called articulation. So you have to separate the 3 movements. 1, 2, 3. So what you're doing is you're still doing the movements. It's just that you're melding them all together. So it's 1, 2, 3. You're not separating them. So let's watch that. So the sweeping movement here from you come up to the first count, that's good, but as you grab the butt of the rifle, you're just sweeping it up onto your shoulder. And yes, that's the technique, but it needs to be articulated somewhat. So it's fine lines here, but if I was there with you, then I'd be able to show you much better.
ROTC, NCA, 2006, fire promising, request permission to execute the regulation drill concern.
And see, that judge knows how to salute. He knows how to receive a report and salute after. Thank you, Judge. So, you went to carry colors. That's great. That's the command. But present colors, that isn't a command. It's probably on the sequence, but whoever wrote the sequence, that's not a command. I'll give you a link down below. Write a note here. You'll be able to read about it in an article that I wrote that explains why that actually exists. Judge, why aren't you watching them? All right, not bad. Not bad at all. So feet, junior varsity team, I get it. Nope, not a problem. Feet are kind of screwy there, a little bit out of time. Judge, you're not watching, and that's not a good thing. Your eyes need to be on the team the whole time. Now, let's go through this. All right, so you've stopped at a different place, and for colors reverse, it's a little maddening, but the left guard and the organizational bearer, which you need to be carrying the organizational color, and I'll wrote a note for that. I'll leave a link down below for that. But you've stopped at different places. You need to be in line, org bearer and left guard, and then everybody pivots on that right foot platform, and that's what I saw there. That was great. Not bad at all. All right. So when you finish. Let's take left guard for instance. So imagine, if you will, follow my cursor here. So left guard comes up, squares off the pivot right behind the organizational bearer. All right, they both come over, and then you have to, and I can't do it with my fingers here, but you have to make the pivot square, not angled over. All right, which is very common. As you come to your position where you're going to flank off, and it's an inside flank for organizational bearer and the left guard, as you flank off on that, make the pivot on the right foot and step over with your left, it needs to be square. All right, so didn't see that with left guard. Again, junior varsity learning, and totally understand that. So watch the technique here again. See how he kind of rounded his corner there. Got back in step. Good recovery. Now remember, guards or color bearers, you need to have the staffs angled slightly forward. So that is kind of an angle. Oh, there you go. Okay. So the last one was a bit of a foot mishap with you stopping out of alignment. So I want to watch that again. Interesting pivot there. Oh, okay. Yeah. All right. Not bad. Looks a little strange for organizational bearer, but that's okay. Oh, good. You didn't push the California forward. All right, so here, I thought you might do this. Commander, don't come to attention to call the team to attention. You're part of the team. You're in the formation, so you're going to respond to your own command. If you were outside the formation, like a flight commander, element commander, then you would come to attention and then call your formation that you're in front of to attention. So it goes for color guard, the commander within the formation, goes for flag detail as well, and then also parade staff. That's the three. Good. That's the three formations where the commander. So did you? So let me. It's just a. And so see the different angles of the rifles there. Good job, horizontal forearm there, right guard. And guard staying in place as well on the wheel. So forward march is going to be called on the left foot. You're going to take one more mark time step with the right, and then forward with the left. So we make all first steps in a direction with the left foot, and that includes from forward march. Now, obviously, there's going to be a couple of variations in that. With right step, that has to be the right foot lead there. But forward, march, and then step off. So not too bad on the arm swing. There is variation, though, in variation in length forward, and then almost nobody's going back. All right, I was talking, so I need to. Boom, good. So you called ready front on the right foot. It should be called on the left. Good. Guard staying in place on the left wheel. Nice job. And you're both wheels in either direction. You're doing a good job at keeping your spacing. You've had a lot of practice. That's great. And some good training as well.
Request permission to exit your drill pad, sir. Sir, there, march. Forward, march.
Yeah, organizational barrier. You're almost getting the foot technique there for that face in march to the right. Almost getting it. Good. Well, so present. Yeah, present colors. I'm off in another world doing other work here in my office, and I got to pause. So anyway, I was thinking of something else, but I'll tell you what, I'll still leave the links below and get you that information, keep you educated. Let me go to there. All right. So you have, so the color bearers have a fairly similar-ish waist level. Ish. Organizational bearer is a little bit taller, and waist level is just slightly above. Looks like the U.S. color bearers belt dips just a bit in the front. So having the harness socket at the organizational bearer's crotch is not necessarily a good thing. It's unnecessary to have it at that level because it's drastically different from the U.S. They can be easily at the same level, not a problem. You want to go half inch or an inch lower, great, but not several inches. That's a bit too much. Since you're wearing the ceremonial cap, you can wear chin straps down, and you've got the proper equipment. You really have done a great job here, honestly. So it just takes practice and more practice and more practice, and you'll get the techniques down. That was really good. I appreciate the request and hope my comments have been helpful. Thanks.